Super excited for today. Offshore is my thing, and I finally get to take Mark and Tom offshore. Plan is to go after a big amberjack on topwater, maybe some mangrove snapper as well, and see if we can get on some jigs. Tom's brought his soft plastics again, so I'm curious to see what'll lead him out there.
All right, Jake, what's the plans for today? Weather's beautiful. It looks like that. Looks like we're gonna do some offshore fishing.
Yep.
What's the plan?
Plan for today, we're gonna test the drag out on those BGs. We're gonna go catch some amberjacks, probably on topwater, on jigs. Probably target some mangrove snapper on the lighter rods.
Right.
And yeah.
Dude, that sounds awesome. It sounds like I'm gonna be sore by the end of the day.
That's the plan.
Well, that's the plan, right?
If you're not sore, I didn't do my job.
That's true. There you go. Well, I'm looking forward to that. Tom,
Yeah.
you've got amberjack before, right?
Yeah, we get amberjack in Australia. We've caught some pretty big ones, but don't often get them on topwater, so that'll be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah, this should be a blast. We brought some poppers. It should be pretty exciting. Should get some great footage and put the tackle through the test.
Definitely a tackle tester.
Nice.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. So when Jake had mentioned it to me, the skipper is like, hey, you have a great opportunity to come out here and catch the amberjack on topwater. They're up on top of this reef, this wreck that we're on this time of year. They're high and dry, and you're gonna be able to throw a popper, and it's gonna be phenomenal. It's gonna blow your mind. I've seen it a couple times where it's been pretty good. I'm hoping it's gonna be that good or better when we get out there, and this should be really fun if we can make this happen. Nice haul.
Yeah, so bait traps are real good. So if you look, we've got about 30, 40 feet of fish. We're in 80 foot of water. There's, looks like there's some jacks and stuff up top. So we'll see if we can get some of those to bite the jigs. And then I might drop a rod, see if I can get some of these snapper to come up on the bottom. Looks like some good mangroves down there, so.
Yeah, it's loaded up.
Yeah, we'll throw the power pole in, we'll get it anchored up and fish it.
Let's go all tied up. Sounds good, man. Thanks. Oh, there's one.
Go into that corner. So I've caught a lot of amberjack jigging, but I've never caught one on topwater. And talking to Jacob, he said he was so confident that we were going to catch him topwater. I kind of questioned him a little bit, but it was the first cast I think Mark threw with a popper. It was 50 amberjack chasing it down. And I think I lasted one jig, caught one Almaco jack and put the jig down and picked up a popper, and it was game on.
Yeah, Tom, so with that popper, when you throw it out there, he's working his a little bit slow. He's just making it big popping.
Yeah.
Try to work it a little bit faster, see if you can get them coming out of the water for it.
Yeah.
Like they're coming up and hitting his right, slow, kind of just popping at it. Yeah, if you reel it fast, you have them all chasing, and sometimes you even catch two at once.
Sounds good. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hey, Jake.
Yeah.
You wanna land this one here?
Yeah, these guys said they wanted to test their equipment and test these new reels, so I think amberjack, I don't think there's a better fish in the ocean to test on than an amberjack.
Nice.
Yeah,
good
Woo!
Good
Not too bad. Nice smooth drag.
Yeah.
Got the job done. What do you think that thing goes? 18? I think it's heavier than that.
Nice. He's probably close 20, 25.
Nice.
I mean, he's pretty thick.
Yeah, ate the popper really well. Super smooth drag. Lots of power, lots of torque. This whole power drive says you need to have that power to pull these fish out off the reef and everything else. Pretty awesome. Well, nice.
Pretty fish.
Let's go get 10 or 20 more of those things.
Yeah.
Let it go.
Catch
another one. Awesome.
Putting people on amberjack's always a good time. They pull like heck. I'm curious to see if Tom and Mark kind of do what everyone else does. They all want to catch amberjack, and then they catch the first one and they're like, we really don't want to do that anymore because they pull so hard and they wear you out so quick. But we'll see if Mark and Tom can handle it.
Rip and drag. These fish are anywhere between 15 and 50 pounds. And when they're just popping on it, the sound is just amazing because they're just big mouth, boosh, boosh, and you're seeing strikes and the things are coming out of the air.
Oh God, right on
big
top. Good Lord.
They're living. I mean, you can't ask for any type of better fishing than this.
Hey, Tom's
really
having
can.
flashbacks to the Great Barrier Reef. That was a pretty cool eat, Tom. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, so I'm just using the 6000 SW. It's got 50-pound braid on it. Little black wing popping rod. It's a good test on these Amberjack.
Oh yeah.
They pull.
Popped it.
Just tighten that drag up a bit. Get him in.
Now, how many pounds of drag do those have, Tom?
Yeah.
A lot.
6,000? A lot.
Nice.
Oh,
that's
that's coming your way.
That's a big one, dude. Woo! Nice job, Tom. That's a toad. That's a good one.
Look at him holding it like an Australian.
Yeah.
All right, that's a big one. I ate that popper, watched him eat it, chased it down. That was awesome. Little 6000 BG. Probably a bit undergunned for some of this, but they handled it so well. All right, we'll chuck him back. Get another one.
That was a good one.
Phew!
So if you step back coming from a manufacturer and you think of, testing a reel or showing the consumer how it's going to perform, the BG lineup is, like I said, it's a very vast lineup of reels from the smaller sizes up to some of the larger sizes. So we really want to show the anglers of what it can do. Being that the new BG, the 6 and 10,000s that we're using, you're using every part of what that reel is designed to do, from the pressure that it has on the ATV drags, the aluminum frame and side plate that keep everything in precise alignment. So when you're pulling on those Amberjacks and there's lots of pressure, probably more than most people put on a reel, it holds up, it stays smooth. And this is the ultimate test when you're fishing these Amberjack. There's no one that can say it isn't, because they're the perfect fish for that. They've got a hard mouth, you can use a big hook and really put the screws to and put pressure to the fish.
Oh yeah, here they come.
Hey. Hey.
I'm just having fun now. I've taken the hooks off.
Oh.
Oh,
There's literally fish. Oh yep, just got eaten right there with no hook. I've somehow hooked him with no hook.
There's zero
what?
hooks
It
on
probably
that
went
lure.
through his mouth and out his gill.
I literally have no hooks and I've just hooked one.
Big one, too.
Love it.
We were probably pulling it sideways too.
Number 2.
That's a good one, Tom.
Yeah, not quite as big as the first maybe, but
You guys have
Sewer.
something similar to that in Australia?
yeah, we get the same fish in Australia.
Yeah, same fish.
Fight just as hard.
Oh yeah.
They're great sport fish jigging, or we don't really get them on top water like this, so it's cool to
Yeah.
get a couple on poppers. That's cool.
And in the background, he's getting them popping.
Woo!
That's awesome.
All right, we'll check this one back.
Yep. Head
another one.
first. Yep. So we made quick work of the Amberjack. The tackle held up great. They got exactly what they wanted for that. I was marking some mangrove snapper down low in the water column. I threw in some threadfin chunks, was able to get them to come up to the top, and figured we'd load up the cooler a little bit with some meat for tonight, and it worked out great. I mean, pretty much every drop we were getting a mangrove snapper.
Oh, that's a big one.
All right, guys, so we're out here on a big wreck, and we're just chumming these snapper up, pretty much coming up to the top. We're in about 85 foot of water. They're coming up right to the top, but good looking snapper, good eats, and look at the teeth on that guy.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, that's a nice mang. I'm really liking the 3000s for the mangroves. I think this might actually be the 4000.
Yeah, I think you got a 4.
Yeah, it's the 4000.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's really good for them.
good setup.
Jacob was catching some snapper on the other side of the boat, and I kind of turned my attention to trying to get a bottom fish or two. You know, we call a very similar fish a mangrove jack in Australia. We catch them in the rivers though, so in like estuaries and rivers, you know, throwing hard body lures and soft plastics into mangroves. So to catch little ones out on the reef is kind of interesting to me. So I wanted to try that, and yeah, rigged up a 4-inch shrimp and dropped it down on a 1/2 ounce jig head, and yeah, that was super interesting for me to I like kind of chasing bottom fish and on artificials, so that was really cool. Haha, I told you I could do it.
Nice.
Big mango too.
Told you I could do it on artificial.
Well, Tom, you proved me wrong again.
Yeah.
I doubted you on the snook the other day. You got one. I definitely doubted you on the mangrove. Dude, that little prawn does work.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That
That's
thing's crazy.
We get a similar fish in Australia called a mangrove. We call them a mangrove jack. But yeah, they love the artificials, and yeah, sure enough.
Yeah. You've caught enough jacks today. You didn't want any more of those, right?
No.
Look at that, came right out.
Hooks came out. That's a good fish.
That's awesome.
Really cool. Our first mangrove snap.
So Tom, you seem to have fished, quite a few destinations throughout the world. Where do we rank, you think?
It's pretty insane. The variety you've got here, I think, is world class. Like inshore, snook, redfish, trout, and then to run out here and have amberjack eating poppers and catching snapper off the bottom. Crystal River is world class fishery. So very, very cool.
It's great to hear that. You would know. I mean, you seem to have fished, a lot of destinations throughout the world. So that's cool to learn that we rank pretty high.
Yeah.
I'm hooked up again on a snapper, but.
Yeah, I fished the Great Barrier Reef. I fished Christmas Island in the Pacific, Fiji, Japan, South Africa. This is pretty cool.
That's awesome. Glad to hear it.
So we've had a blast catching snapper, a few grouper kind of on the bottom. Started catching some really nice amberjack when we first got here. Obviously we all needed to take a rest after 5, 6, 7, maybe 10 of those in a row. So we've taken a few hours, relaxing a little bit. I'm gonna take the popper, throw the popper, and put a hurting on myself, play with the equipment a little harder.
Which one?
Oh, damn, that was cool.
That's a big one. Oh no! You got the wrong one, Mark. You were supposed to get the small one. Look at the shark. Look at the shark. Big shark.
Oh, that's the thing I kept seeing swimming around.
That is a big shark.
It looked like a big tiger or something.
That's probably scared of that freaking tiger.
I don't blame it.
I'm on again.
I'd be skiing too.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Tom's hooked up. Mark's hooked up to a giant amberjack. Tom's hooked up to, we're not sure yet. Looks like another mang.
Oh, it's not good. Hold on. I'm gonna have to come around here.
Pure pandemonium.
This is the big one we wanted. However, there is a big shark around here.
It was a mangrove.
I see it.
It just came up for sale.
I can see it over there, and I think the shark's following it. You can see the big white. Oh, it's a big shark's on it right there. Look it. That's why he's freaking out. Is there any predators here to worry about?
Definitely some sharks. We get the reef sharks and occasional bull sharks, but definitely wouldn't want to be in the water. I do this for a living. I don't do water.
You don't do water, huh?
No. I'll be on the water, not in the water. That's not my place to be. What size reel is that, Mark?
It's 6,000.
6,000?
Yeah.
It's handling it really well.
Yeah,
That's a big fish, and it's putting the brakes on them for sure.
It's on almost an 8-foot rod too.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the action on the rod.
Puts a little hurting on you.
Hey.
But that's the fun part about fishing.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude.
Hey, my job's not done till your back hurts or your arms hurt.
Well, if you're working for a fishing company, you can't whine out. You got to do what you need to do to get it done. It's actually a pretty nice one.
That is a really nice one.
Uh-oh. Woo! Oh boy, that's a big one.
Good.
So after we had a really good day of catching our amberjack and the grouper and the snapper, Jake's like, hey, you want to go do something a little different? I go, yeah, let's go do something different. He's like, we're going to go off the reef here, off the wreck, and kind of go to a reef. It's a little, probably another 15, 20 mile run. It was actually on the way back home. And he's like, we're gonna kind of troll some baits over the top of the reef, try and catch some gags. grouper. And I'm like, okay, we wouldn't normally do this for what I'm used to in Southern California in a lot of areas. But here in Florida, spinning tackle is so widely used, they do it quite a bit. So we dropped some baits behind the boat, and literally within 30 seconds, I was on.
Oh, yeah. You going on the crank?
Nice.
Heck yeah.
Oh, no, he's come off.
Right out, man.
They must be living here.
He came off.
It's actually a nice one too. Actually, that's a really nice one. So you had me do a little different technique. Now in California, we really don't use much spinning tackle to troll with.
Right.
But I guess they do here quite a bit.
Yeah, so it makes it easier. We use diving lures, so they float. So you can kind of let them out behind the boat. You can see exactly how far they are. And as soon as you want it to go down, just close the bail. And yeah, it's a little bit easier for people sometimes doing it with the trolling rod. We're not letting out a ton of line. These aren't
You said like 100
taking a lot of
yards, somewhere in that range.
Yeah, and they're
great
not-
for the family to do as well on that side.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yep. Yeah, it's definitely manageable for kids. It's easy, and it's another thing you can do with that reel.
We were coming in from what we were doing. It's a great opportunity to do something a little different.
Yeah.
So we decided to put a couple jigs back.
Yep. So we're gonna get this guy back and see if we can get another one.
Sounds good.
All right.
Thanks, bud.
Today was the perfect test for the bigger size new BG. We put power drive design into this BG in the larger sizes this time, which has come from our Salty flagship range of spinning reels. So it's the first time that power drive design has been available in a reel of this price point. So to be able to catch as many Amberjack as we did today, and then put those reels to the pace with really, really heavy drags and just see what they could do was just such a fantastic opportunity, and catching a few mangrove snapper and little bottom fish on the smaller reels was just an added bonus.